I'm well equipped.
Yeah.
All right, we're live.
Oh, okay.
If Chris is, we just went live. Don't think that like we've been live.
Oh, gotcha.
But if Chris is partaking in the adult beverages, I'm gonna go grab one.
Hell yeah.
I'm done drinking for a bit.
Yeah.
I had
Have you been?
six
Have you been?
IPAs.
You what?
I had 6 hazy IPAs on New Year's Eve,
Oh, damn.
and the morning after was not fun.
I bet. Oh boy.
Like I was throwing up, and I never throw up.
Were you really?
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
and then I went to Disneyland this past week for 3 days in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and I drank a lot there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you've been drinking at Disney. I've been seeing a lot of your pictures, looking like you're having a good time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Walk the fuck time. No, seriously, I walked like over 30, like Sunday, Monday, I walked over 36,000 steps.
Really?
And that for me, that's a lot in a 2 day period.
That is a lot. Jesus.
Yeah.
Good for you, though. Good on you. Good on you.
I'm tired.
We love a step king.
I'm still sore.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't
Dude.
watch the 2 games on this past week or earlier in
Yeah.
the week. So I have no idea what happened, and nor do I care, really.
You, yeah, you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
I wonder what
Yeah.
Jake is
It is what it
grabbing.
is.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is another day.
That is correct.
The sun
So
will come out tomorrow.
I didn't have like anything.
Actually, it might not, because the weather has been kind of shitty.
Yeah, it's been weird here too.
I didn't have anything that was like easy to open up, and I didn't really want to crack open a beer, so I just have a little too much tequila that I poured.
I got a nice red wine going. Like I said, this is my third glass. We're almost done.
All right, we ready to get the show on the road?
Yeah, let's get this started. Maddie's in the chat, locked in for therapy. Let's get therapy started.
I'm gonna take the shot first before we start.
Okay, that
So
works.
you might have to do the intro depending on how I react.
Okay.
So let me. I should probably retweet the tweet first.
Trying to put a smile on. Ooh, there you go. Get
I don't
in
know
there.
how you
Holy
guys
shit.
drink that shit. I only drink
Oof.
beer. I don't do the hard shit, and I don't drink wine.
Yeah, I try to stick to wine as much as possible, or a beer here and there.
It's only beer for me.
Well, my stomach is nice and warm now.
There you go. Maddie's got the margaritas going. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready.
I've
Ready as
been
we'll
ready
ever
for the
be.
last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we have returned in very, very troubling times. But this is episode 149 of Late Arrivals.
May I
Sure
offer
is.
you an egg during these trying times?
Yeah, we haven't recorded since we released our last episode on December 19th, so we had a nice little extended holiday break.
And the Ducks have not won a game since.
They've won one. They've won
They've
one.
won one.
Yeah, they've won one.
What game was that?
That was the Blue Jackets game. About like feels like 2 years ago.
It was literally a year ago. I hate when freaking people do that. Like
I
on
know.
New
I'll
Year's
see you, like,
Eve, they're
I'll
like,
see you
"I'll
next
see
year."
you next year." Shut the fuck up.
You can see the mood of this episode.
We're gonna be happy. We're gonna be upbeat.
Yeah, I'm
We're gonna-
sorry, dude. I'm sorry if you like to if you tune into hockey podcasts and you don't like the doom and gloom. I feel bad because I try my best to stay positive every
I'll
episode.
keep it positive.
It's not
By the end of
happening
the-
this week.
No, by
It's
the end
not
of this
happening.
podcast, we'll all be shooting rainbows out of our assholes.
I just it's just bad. It's bad stuff. But we'll kick it off. Obviously,
We're gonna need plastic surgery to remove our smiles off our faces. after
maybe.
we're done.
As always, this episode is brought to you by the Hockey Podcast Network. Follow them on Instagram, on Twitter, subscribe to their YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well.
Our
Our
YouTube's
Instagram's-
doing pretty good since we
Yeah.
moved over. Who would have thought?
Yeah, honestly, it has. Our subscribers have gone up. We're over 100. We're on the road to 2. And our
yeah.
Instagram's starting to get some more, which is nice. It's very hard to grow a following on Instagram, much harder than Twitter. But if you want to follow us on either of those, if you haven't yet, please do. And like I said, Hockey Podcast Network.
And because this is going to probably be a mishmash of just emotions and just talking about everything that has gone wrong, this episode is brought to you by DraftKings early here.
Do the DraftKings thing really quick.
That make hockey
We're
hockey.
doing ads now.
Oh yeah,
We're doing DraftKings because
just DraftKings. Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of talk about what's going wrong.
yeah.
Figure we'll get that out of the way first, so it's not 2 hours later.
Exactly.
The jaw-dropping moments that make hockey hockey. Experience them all with the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. Missouri listeners, listen up. The DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in the Show Me state. New customers, this one is for you. You can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. We can't give gambling advice, but if you have bet against the Ducks in the last 2 weeks, then you are probably a very rich man.
Yeah, you
Or
probably have a
women.
very happy life, a
Or
very
women.
happy family.
Why didn't you include the women? There's women betters in this world.
I did
And they're probably very
Proud of
happy
you.
women. They're probably all happy. They have happy families. They're probably all smiling. It's beautiful weather over there. They're feeling great. While Lou
Yeah.
gets up the some numbers here, some odds,
Do we have to do hockey or can we do like football? I'd rather do football if we can.
maybe do 2 hockey games for Sunday, and then do
Okay.
a football. Do the Bills playoff game tomorrow.
Okay, hold on.
While he's doing that really quick, I wonder, do you know why Missouri's called the Show Me State?
I don't
Because they show
really
you
want to
it.
know.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder why they're called the Show Me State.
Okay,
Just
I found some
thought.
games. You want some games?
Yeah, let's get some games, dude. Give us some
All right.
games.
All right, the Devils at Winnipeg. Winnipeg's favored by 1.5. The over/under is 5.5. Plus 102 for the Devils. Minus 122 for the Jets. Pittsburgh at Boston. Pittsburgh's favored 1.5. Over/under 6.5. Minus 122 for Pittsburgh. Plus 102 for Boston. And Columbus at Utah. Utah is favored 1.5. Over/under 6.5. Columbus plus 150. Utah is minus 180.
Okay.
Can you bet on how many whistles are going to be heard at the game? Because apparently that's a thing.
Maybe.
The fans be whistling for some reason.
Imagine that, being able to bet on whistles.
I for tomorrow's playoff games for the NFL, Chris's Buffalo Bills at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are favored 1.5.
Okay.
The over under is 51.5. Buffalo is plus 102 on the money line, and Jacksonville's 120 minus 122. And I'm just gonna do Philadelphia or San Francisco at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is favored by 6 points. The over under is 44.5. San Francisco's plus 215, and the Eagles are minus 265.
Interesting. My Bears are getting beat up right now, so hopefully the Bills can make me and my family happy tomorrow.
I want the Niners to win tomorrow, but they're just too beat up.
Yeah. But you can download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. Pass-through or per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Copyright the NHL 2025. All rights reserved. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Really quick, what I was doing at the end of the year of 2025, I will say Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a great holiday and a great New Year. Like I said, we've been off for a little bit here, a couple weeks, 3 weeks actually, I believe. But maybe 2. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Time is a construct.
Yes. We've been shouting out the Shake On initiative that's being put on by Allison Simpson. She's a defenseman for the New York Sirens of the PWHL. The Shake On initiative is to help raise money for Parkinson's research, and Allison Simpson's goal is $20,000, and right now they're just under $2,700 raised. She wears number 20, so this season she's personally pledging $20 for every point that she scores, every block that she makes, and every New York Sirens win. And it's all going to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. So let's try to help her raise money here. Let's try to help her get her goal of $20,000. And I already said that I will donate probably $2 or $5 per New York Sirens standings point at the end of the season. So once the season's over, I'll make my donation. And really quick, I can see how many standings points the New York Sirens currently have. And they are at 18. They are second in the PWHL right now, which is pretty cool. So they're moving right along. And yeah, so go check them out. Shake On Instagram, as well as Allison Simpson. It's a.simpy on Instagram if you want to follow her and check it out and donate. You can make a one-time donation or you can match her donation. So whatever you're feeling, we appreciate any help that we can pass on over there. Oh boy, here we go. A lot of games.
Time for therapy.
A lot of games. Therapy. Here we go. We missed 11 games between our little break here. The Ducks won exactly one of them. They've currently lost 9 straight. Um,
And there is a difference. Not 9 regulation.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
8 regulation and 1 OT.
yes. So, yeah, they did lose one of those to the Lightning in overtime. I'll just run through the scores really quick, starting way back against the Dallas Stars. Do we know when this was? When this Stars game was? Let's see.
No idea.
This was all the way back on December 19th. They played the Stars. So all the way back to that date till now, the Duck Stars. So they lose 8-3 to the Stars. I didn't finish watching that game. This is probably the one season that I've turned off games like the most, and that's weird considering the rebuilding years. That's just wild. But I didn't even finish the game tonight, to be honest. I was too pissed off. So, Stars, they lose 8-3. Blue Jackets, they win 4-3. Kraken, they lost 3-1. Kings, 6-1 loss. They lose to the Sharks 5-4. I will say the Ducks probably deserved better in that one, but their defense was ass per usual, and they couldn't get any saves. Ducks, Lightning. Ducks lose 4-3 in overtime. Ducks lose 5-2 to the Wild. Ducks lose
They were
7.
Lucky to get a point in that Tampa game.
They were.
If we're being
very,
honest,
very lucky.
They shouldn't have gotten a point, but
yeah. Ducks lose 5-2 to the Wild. Ducks lose 7-4 to the Capitals. Ducks lose 5-2 to the Flyers. The only good thing about that game is Cutter got his 20th goal of the season and post back-to-back 20-goal seasons. Ducks lose 5-2 to the Flyers, and then tonight the Ducks lost 5-3 to the Sabres. And the score is closer than what the game actually was because they did not play at all. There was nothing in that game. They didn't look like they wanted to be there.
Just so happened that the Sabres kind of took the foot off the gas.
Yep.
Even then
they scored some garbage goals, but other than that, it was complete bullshit. And this team is just ridiculous right now. So a lot of losses. We got a lot of pain.
I have a question before we get too deep into this. What was the date on the beginning of the losing streak?
Well, I don't know.
Beginning of the losing streak. Was this like...
So that was after the Columbus game.
After the Columbus game? Yeah. Let's see. The Ducks and Kraken. That was December 22nd.
Okay. The only reason I asked, the worst losing streak I think we've had in all the years the Ducks have been bad, and there have been plenty. There have been plenty where it has just been a hopeless month of hockey. But the first one that always comes to mind is 18-19, the 25th anniversary season, where they lost 11 in a row. They went from game 36 to game 47, all losses. And ironically, that losing streak started 4 days earlier in 2018.
Really?
They went on that losing streak starting December 18th. They lost against the Rangers, and they didn't win again until they beat the Wild on January 17th.
Jesus Christ.
Thing they had going for them there was they had 4 OT losses sprinkled in. So they at least got 4 points out of.
They got some loser points on there.
Wow. 4 whole points.
So it might be something with the month of December. They're ready to go on break, and then they come back from break, and their minds are still on break. I don't know. I can't really think of anything. There have been too many games where it's just kind of like they go down, and unlike the beginning of the season where it was like, okay, like they're still in it. They'll fight back.
Yeah.
It feels like they get scored on, and they're just right back to, nope, game's over. Like,
yeah, I don't know what happened.
We'll try again next game.
I don't know what happened to the comeback Ducks, man. But yeah, once they go down,
the goaltending has fallen off pretty bad.
Yeah, we're not getting those saves.
The special teams has been abysmal.
Dostal was. I thought Dostal was sharp tonight against Buffalo.
The power plays is not good.
Power plays
I
ass.
think it's bottom 5 now.
I've never seen a team look so lost with an extra guy on the ice. It's honestly remarkable. Let's see. I don't have the Twitch chat up. I have the YouTube. So if there's anything in the Twitch chat, let me know. But in the YouTube chat, we got ANACJB422 with the fire Kyle Verbeek's dad into the stratosphere. Kyle Verbeek also needs to log out of his Twitter. That'd be great. I think we'd all appreciate that.
We're to the Bible verses portion of the season.
Yeah,
He hasn't
Jesus Christ.
tweeted in a minute, so I think that has been heated.
Yeah.
You know, no more monster can pictures.
With a beautiful forest in the background.
It's kind of nice. I mean,
yeah.
that
Some
stuff kind of pissed me
can,
off
some
because it
can't.
was like showboating and floating in October and
Right.
November. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to take away from this outside of the fact that they look like shit.
Right.
Like the
I
actual
think-
5-on play has actually improved, and I guess defensively they've improved, like from an expected goal against perspective. Like the defense on 5-on-5 has actually gotten better, but still don't
Very
know if
low
that's
bar
going to
to clear.
continue. But
Yeah, the bar's low.
it's a small sample, but which
I
is
want to
weird.
thank Maddie for joining the chat. She was going to join us tonight, but we had to move our recording to Saturday instead of Thursday. As if you're in here right now, it is Saturday night. If you're listening when this releases, it's a wonderful Saturday night. Well, wonderful is maybe for some it's wonderful. It's not too great over here, but especially also Cassidy, thanks for joining in the chat. She said that she loves that we showed up with 5 minutes left per usual. Garbage time goals, baby. Love it. She is happy that at least Leo finally scored, which is great. Leo and McTavish, I think, scored late. I think. Like I said, I turned it off. I was already up here. I had to wipe some tears before we got on, but it's okay.
That's the worst part about all of this is when you've broken Chris's spirit of like anybody on this podcast. That's when you know like things are really bad.
It's so bad, dude.
Because I feel our podcast has always had the happy medium of I try and be as neutral and as real as I can be. Lou, I hate to say it, you're kind of the negative Nancy of the pod. And Chris is always.
Excuse me, sir. What the fuck?
Oh man, he's acting surprised.
I'm not a negative Nancy. First of all, I'm a negative Nancy because you fucking drag me from my bedtime every week. That's why I'm a negative Nancy. So fuck you. Hell.
But yeah, it's like when you break Chris's spirit of everybody here, it's you fucked up.
Yeah.
Because
I'm a negative Nancy. I fucking dare you, man. Now I'm pissed.
We've suffered through a lot doing this podcast. There have been plenty of seasons since this podcast's inception where we've sat back and been like, I don't know what you want us to say, because there's really nothing that words can describe for how we feel, and it's bad.
It's bad. And kind of like Maddie said here in the YouTube chat, that because I kind of brought up that I haven't really turned off Ducks games in the past. Even during all these rebuilding seasons, I never was one to turn it off. I just kind of sat there and I'd finish it. I'd finish the game. Tonight, I stopped watching the Ducks Sabres, and that was probably now the 4th game or 5th game that I stopped watching. So that's not normal. But like Maddie said, it's the expectations, and that's exactly what it is. Now, I know when this season started, we tried to kind of calm that down a little bit. Like, okay, we were really bad last year. You can't expect us to go from how bad we were to like a playoff team, a contender, and all that but we were told over and over again by the management, by the ownership, that this team is going to be different. Things are going to be changing. We are going to make the playoffs. We are going for the playoffs. We're going to do whatever it takes to get to the playoffs. It started off fine, but even at the beginning of the season, how many times on this podcast have we talked to how that's not sustainable, the way they were playing? We kept saying it every single week. We were enjoying the wins, enjoying the points they were getting, but we kept saying it wasn't sustainable. The goaltending was very, very good. The defense was very bad. We were getting bailed out, and we were scoring. Our shooting percentage was at a crazy percentage, to the point where that's not going to be sustainable either, which clearly it isn't, and it's dipped way down. I think we're below. Last I heard, we were below like 10%. We were like 8 or 7 or something. But
Felix Card from Crash Spawn, he just tweeted out the Ducks were top 10 in both shooting percentage and save percentage in the first half of the season.
Yeah,
that has flipped in the last 20 games, which is basically regression to the mean in effect.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. Like, we said it over and over again that it's not sustainable. We tried to enjoy the moment. I feel like most of us enjoyed the moment. It was fun, but we knew that it wasn't sustainable. And here it is. We are in the thick of a crazy ass losing streak with no light at the end of the tunnel. The road trip is over. They didn't win a game. It was a 4-game trip. They're back home for one against the Stars. Like the Stars.
We just trampled them the other day.
And then you got back-to-backs with the Kings. So
there is some good news.
What's that?
At least they didn't give up 10 goals today like the Rangers did.
That's true. That's true.
It could always
I'm not
be
sure
worse, folks. It could always be worse.
Could always be worse. How many of those were from Jonathan Quick? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't watch a single minute of that game. I just saw it online.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch hockey unless it's the Ducks. I just don't care.
See, these are those moments that you need to branch out and watch some more hockey, because there's no way you're enjoying time right now. There's no way you're enjoy some hockey. Go watch the Avalanche or something. Like, go enjoy some games, man.
I just watched the Ducks. That's enough hockey for me. I just don't have the love for the game anymore.
I
guess.
feel
I don't
like
know.
complacency is definitely a great way to describe things.
Right.
The veterans that Pat Verbeek has brought in for this team have not worked out, and they just have not insulated the young talent and the young talent, the young forwards and defensemen. They're just too young right now. There's just
Green.
It's Troy Terry. He's the only player that's on this team that's in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
They do not have. It's either young players or old players, and that's just a roster construction issue.
I agree. I was literally going to talk about the veterans, because that's a big issue with this team right now. The beginning of the year,
and the one veteran that is actually doing pretty good, I think, is getting scratched every night. Reinstrom.
Yeah. He's a bit slow, but
and I think that's why they're scratching him, because Joel Kronwall doesn't like his pace for the bottom six.
We got Cell. If I'm saying your on here wrong, Celestum. I hope I might be butchering that. I apologize. But Cell's Ducks on Twitter. She's in here. And she said, "I hope y'all are ready for some complaining from me." Oh, we're ready. We promise. We're ready. We're all complaining. It's all bad. But yeah, I was gonna say the veterans are. In the beginning of the season, it was all the young guys playing really well. You had McTavish was kind of here and there. Like, he kind of started slow. Obviously, he missed some time, but
it was also hard because he was in the penalty box when he was.
Right. He loves that penalty box. I don't know what they're giving him in there, but the dude loves it. He absolutely loves being in there. But we had Leo and Cutter, and then Beckett just going off every single night, just about carrying this team with Dostal playing really well. You got some good games out of Mrazek. He started off really bad, but he kind of picked it up later on.
They were
after,
outscoring his
issues.
faults.
Just like you said too, we were outscoring our problems all the time. We got some good power play goals from Kreider. Kreider was clicking. Trouba was even scoring some goals. And then it all just that's the problem, is when the young players are going through this stretch. There are some guys on this team that haven't played a full 82 game season. You look at Beckett. I mean, he's used to playing junior hockey. You're not playing this much, not this many games, and you're not playing this much in a week. Same thing with college hockey. If you played in college hockey, you're not playing this often, and you're definitely not playing this many games. In college hockey, they play like 20-some games. In junior, what are they playing in junior? 30, 40? So, I mean, we're over halfway through the season. These young guys are going to go through this, so I cut them a lot of slack. Just because they're not fully, there's some of them just aren't fully used to an 82 games schedule.
We have some breaking news, but it's not hockey related.
Oh, what's that?
Alex Bregman is going to the Cubs.
Oh, okay.
If you're the Cubs fan, then
There you go.
good for you.
Cubbies.
Wow. Congrats
But
to you.
other than that, part of the season, we haven't really gotten much from our veterans. Like Trouba didn't play tonight. He's having a kid, so he flew back home.
To the Trouba family.
Yeah, congrats to them. Hope the baby and the mother here is healthy and fine. But other than that, where's Kreider been? Kreider
He's been invisible.
Yeah, Kreider, when he doesn't,
invisible.
when they're not on the power play and he's not setting up somewhere or setting in front of the net, you don't really notice him. Granlund has had his moments, but he's kind of hard to notice sometimes. He's really good in the. He's been, I think he's been pretty good in the face-off circle, but
him and Paling have been the two go-tos on the penalty kill, but it also doesn't help that they can't physically get the puck out.
Right.
I think that's the other thing is there's so much talent on this team and they can't get the fucking puck out of the zone.
Right.
It's just I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some great hockey player because I'm horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But it's how do you get paid as much money as you do and you physically cannot chip a puck down the board
right
5 feet, 6 feet?
The Flyers game is a perfect example of that too. Is when they were hemmed in their own zone. It was a 1-1 game, and Kreider, they were on the PK. Kreider, instead of just dumping it down, tries to make a pass. On the PK, you're trying to make a pass in the neutral zone. He turns it over, and Zegras scores. Immediately after. It's just that's a veteran right there that shouldn't be doing that. That's Kreider. Come on. What are we doing? And
it's bad when the most noticeable guy is Ryan Paling. And I'm not saying that as a knock on his play, because for all things considered,
he's been good.
He's been good at what they brought him in to do. It's just he's
a bottom six center. That's just what he is.
There's always going to be that baggage that he was the guy traded for Zegras.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of what he does, it's always going to be yeah, but he might be playing good, but he might be doing this well, but and it's it's frustrating because when he's the most noticeable guy on the ice, and teams are going to go through cold streaks. You're not going to – not every team's going to be able to go the whole year without some hiccups, but it's also just you have guys who have been there, guys who have played in this league, and a mix of kids, and a coach that supposedly this is his whole thing, is to get the best out of his guys.
Yep.
And make those mistakes go away. He has that winning pedigree, and if that was your selling point to your fan base, where is that currently.
Where is it?
There's so
Yeah,
many
man,
things you can blame it on. It's
Mhm.
just what you want to zero in on and be upset about, because it's an on ice thing, it's a management thing, it's a what we did in the summer thing, it's a there's 8 different things, but at the same time it's like you're also professional hockey players. Like, no one's gonna feel sorry for you. And I
Yeah.
think that to me feels like the mindset of like, well, we're in these games, but our attitude's good. Like, okay, that's cool. You can have a great attitude, but the other guys on the other side of the ice aren't going to give a fuck about that. Like, they're going to
Right.
try to beat you, and
Yeah.
you could be the most positive guy in the room and bring that energy in a losing streak like this. But at that point, fuck your attitude. Go win a game.
Right. Score right now. You're already down 5. Like, score a goal.
I don't want to say that losing big on home ice to start the month of December broke them, but I think that broke them.
Yeah.
You get shut out as bad as you did against Utah. You bounce back with 2 wins. And then it's like, I think that was for me the moment of like the wagon was kind of rolling a little funky, and someone says, "Hey, the wheel's coming off. We gotta do something about that." And just
Right.
they hit the rock, and now we're rolling down the hill.
and they're not getting otherworldly goaltending from Lucas Dostal.
No, they're not.
And
And Husso or
Peter
Mrazek,
Mrazek.
whoever the hell you want to throw in there.
I don't think
it's just
Ville
not-
Husso's been bad, but he's a backup.
he played all right.
He's been all right. He's been
yeah.
okay.
Cell said they've been boycotting since, or they've been boycotting no LAP by losing. So maybe now that we recorded, they'll win a game.
Ross Johnson just should not be in the lineup at all, ever. I don't know why he's a fixture.
He is a fixture for some reason, but I mean, he has played better this year. Like, at least for the minutes
But that
he's
doesn't
getting.
warrant him to.
No, he shouldn't have him.
He shouldn't be playing over Ryan Strome. I'm sorry.
If that's the mindset we're having, then at this point, bring Derek Grant back from Switzerland. Because it's just another year and another fucking guy that shouldn't be in the lineup. And granted, his role isn't to go out there and score.
No,
we're happy he has double-digit points for the first time ever. That's cool. For a guy like that his whole thing is to go out there and be an asshole and be tough. He does what he needs, but it's like,
he should not be.
Again, he shouldn't be there. Lou is right on the nose of, from a management standpoint, you put the guy that's going to give you the best chance to score, which is hilarious saying Brian Strome.
By the way, Christopher, the Bears are coming back.
Don't say that.
It's 16-21.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to get my hopes up, though. I just
thought you would like to know.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Thanks for the update.
Hey, you're welcome. I appreciate you thanking me for that,
It just feels like we're missing some character. We're missing, like...
Yeah. Leadership, maybe?
I don't know.
It's
hard to say. It's hard to say if they're missing leadership.
I'm not in the locker room. We're not in the locker room. It's not... I mean, we don't know shit, but at the same time, it's like, I just feel like there's such a lack of communication on the ice. Even tonight against the Sabres, I forgot who had it. We were in the offensive zone.
I was playing Pokemon Pocket while the game was going on, so I didn't really watch.
I can't remember the players who it was on the Ducks, who it was on the Sabres, but someone on the Ducks had the puck. We were in the offensive zone. He was up at the blue line, so it was probably one of our defensemen. Took too long to take a shot. Maybe it was Lacombe. I don't know. But a Sabres player just skated right in and took the puck off his stick from behind. Like, no one communicated, hey, you got someone, or hey, dump it, rim it around the net, do something. Nobody said anything. You didn't hear any yelling. There was no urgency. The dude just got the puck taken off his stick. And that was the end of that. That was the end of it. it's just ridiculous. There's no communication out there. There's barely anyone standing up for anybody. Can go
The
back.
broadcast made a point talking about how like Zucker, he didn't take a run at Ian Moore in the first, but like he checked him like after
Isn't
Moore.
that
Like,
isn't that what Ross Johnson's out there to be, basically?
100%.
but
And
like
he's
they
not
were
even doing
saying,
that.
like the broadcast was almost saying like, well, you see how he kind of tucks and goes into the board and just doesn't absorb the hit. Like that's why he got hurt in the Philly game and didn't play. And it's like, it's not his fault for taking a check like that. Like
Right.
he's young, he's inexperienced. Like, yeah, no shit, he shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, to your point, what was done about it? Like, not that it was a bad hit, but like, you know, cool, we got Ross Johnson hurting Jamie Drysdale in the Flyer game. Like, oh, sick. Like, again,
And I will
to
say,
the broadcast point of, was that a penalty and him not being disciplined for that? Like, gray area there, but
yeah,
I was hoping he would
definitely
get suspended. I was hoping he would get suspended.
I definitely believe it was an accident. Seen it a couple times. It didn't really look like he saw him. I could be wrong though, but I didn't see it as like him going out there headhunting Jamie Drysdale. I was a little surprised he didn't get suspended, but the whole game and everything was probably what player safety saw as enough for what he did, and maybe they also didn't think he was doing it on purpose. But player safety is so hit or miss. You never know what the hell they're going to do. They don't really know how to do their job. So, but the YouTube chat here is going a little crazy. So I'm going to try to catch up on some things really quick. I'll try to, let's see. So I saw that Ross, let's see, we were talking about Ross Johnston. Cass said that Ross has more points than Strome. He does, but Ross has 12 points. Strome has 6. But
and
Ross
Ryan
has
Strome
played
a significant part of the season.
Damn, Ross Johnston's played 42 games. I didn't think he's.
Yeah.
I didn't. Wow. All right. Ross Johnston's played 42 to Ryan Strome's 23. So he does have more points, but he has been out there a lot more. Not saying Strome is like this awesome player. I think it's time
he's
to
been
move
good.
on.
He's like the event stats say, the underlying numbers say he's been pretty good this season, and they're just not playing him.
Yeah, I can see a move being made soon though, just because of how many times he's been scratched. And I just don't think the team sees a fit with him in the future, which is fine. I'm not too pumped about the different things that are going on with the rumors about.
By the way, we haven't even talked about why Pat Verbeek put Nikita Nesterenko on waivers the other day.
I don't even understand what that was about.
Do we know why?
I haven't heard a damn thing.
There was some roundabout explanation. I think it was the roster spot had to open up. Or no, it was they thought that it was the roster spot had to open up for Husso to come up. And it turns out that they didn't even have to make the move to have the spot available. I remember Zach making a comment, Zach Kavanaugh making a comment about it. It just...
Yeah, because then we called up Tim Washy because Mrazek was put on IR.
Yeah.
So with Mrazek being put on IR, opened up that spot for Tim Washy. And Nesterenko stayed with the Ducks. He's not even in San Diego. I don't know, man. I don't really I must be missing something there. But
just for the love of the game.
For the love of the game. Sel said, well, Chris, at least or one of us will be happy, but not both of us, because she is a Packers fan. Well, don't worry.
Why are the Bears wearing blue pants? Don't they wear white pants at home?
Yeah, I like the all blue though. All blue looks good in the snow.
I don't hate it. It's throwing me off.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to worry.
Why are there so many Packer fans in California? I don't understand it.
There is a lot, huh? There's a lot here too in Phoenix. It's pretty crazy. It's like a split between Packers and Cowboys. A lot of Raiders too. But yes, Sal, you don't have to really worry about it. I'm sure the Packers got it. It's not looking good for the Bears, but
Well, I don't know.
let's see if I can find any more. Cass said that JD literally ran into Ross. He just stood still. It did look like that. It literally looked like they kind of collided. It didn't even look. From what I remember, I don't even remember seeing like Ross Johnson taking any strides. It kind of looked like he was kind of gliding into the zone, and he just kind of collided. But I don't know, man. I don't really know what's going to help this team. We've seen some trade rumors going around with Strome, and someone in the chat talked about Sherwood. Let's see if I can find it. I think they said, "Oh yeah, Johnston."
They said roster Sherwood.
There's been, I guess,
Johnston for
last week.
Sherwood.
I guess last week Elliot Freeman said that the Ducks checked in on Andrew Mangiapane.
Mangiapane is someone that they have looked at. Yes.
That would have been good. That would have been a good trade maybe 6 years ago.
I don't know. Would he help the bottom six? I don't know.
No,
I don't.
his stats aren't good.
And then you get the Sherwood stuff that the Ducks have checked in on Kiefer Sherwood and Frank Saravalli, which we don't like to really quote on here, but he talked about the whole thing with the Ducks checking in on Sherwood.
John Buccigross really orange tonight on Frankly Hockey.
I didn't pay attention. Actually, I had the Sabres broadcast on.
He was orange as fuck tonight. I don't know why.
I will say, I think that has been a little point of irritation that Frank is back on his, oh, see, I told you they weren't for real. And it's just like, motherfucker, like 2 months, the beginning of the season, you're like, it's different. It's finally different, everybody. Oh my God.
And the Packers scored.
Yeah. All good, man. I every time the Bears make the playoffs, I celebrate by going to the local donut shop and getting bear claws. And my bear claw was delicious, so whatever. They can't hurt me. They can't hurt me. I say as I cry later tonight going to bed, but it's okay. Sal said our bottom six is where Wash players go to enjoy CDM before officially retiring. I will say the back to the veterans kind of not really stepping up. If you go back to when we last recorded, so December 19th when the Ducks played the Stars, that was the first game after our last episode. How many points since then do you think, can you guess that Chris Kreider has?
2.
You say 2?
It's single digits for sure.
Yeah.
Say probably 3 max.
It is 3. Did he have any tonight against the Sabres?
I don't think so, no.
Leo scored.
Leo did score. Chris Kreider had no points.
Is Leo playing injured?
He could be. Yeah, Kreider, no points tonight. So 3 points since December 19th. He got an assist against the Stars that game, and then he went pointless all the way until the game against Washington on January 5th, where he scored, and then he had an assist against the Hurricanes. Defensemen are different, obviously, but I will bring up Trouba because I don't want to just single out Kreider. We're going to bring up some veterans here. Since that Stars game, Jacob Trouba, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3 points. 2 goals and an assist. Let's see, who else can we do? We'll do Granlund really quick. Granlund since the 19th against the Stars. Okay, he's got more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 6. That's still not a lot of points. We're just I don't know. I don't know where this team goes. I don't know how they get out of this, man. Like there's just, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, there's kind of just no light here at the end of the tunnel. There's nothing's going right. They're not getting any bounces. Like even because I mean, part of the game is getting some luck. You need some bounces. You need some rebounds given up by the goalie. You need some. Everybody needs bounces. Doesn't matter how good you are. It's part of hockey. You're gonna get some. You're not gonna get some. They just haven't been getting any lately. Ryan Paling, since the 19th against the Stars, 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Which you're not banking on him to.
You're not
to be
you're
in
not.
double digits or anything.
But let's see Killorn as well, because Killorn's been getting a lot of time in the top 6, obviously. Since the 19th against the Stars. 1, 2, 3. 3 points for Alex Killorn.
I do like Alex Killorn in the top 6 though, because he is one of their better defensive forwards, and
Yeah.
the top 6 needs defensive help badly. So I really don't mind him being up on the top 6. He's been okay, despite not.
Yeah, and this
being
is
up
not a
point.
knock on any. Like it's not that I don't like any of our veterans or
Yeah.
anything. I really like Kreider. I really like Granlund. I don't mind Killorn at all. I don't mind Strome, but I do feel like the road has kind of ended there. But like I don't mind a lot of them. The only issue is that they this is their moment that they need to step up and help these younger guys, because like I said, these younger
Right.
guys aren't used to this. They're not used to this schedule. Some of them are, but there are plenty that just kind of they're not used to this. They're not used to going through these slumps. You know, it's a long season. You need to have the veterans. That's why teams that are in a playoff spot, they buy these veterans at the deadline every single year to not only push for the playoffs, but for the playoffs specifically. You get guys like Kreider, you get guys like Granlund for your playoff runs. There's a reason for that. They need these guys to step up when the young guys are going through little slumps and they're having a hard time putting the puck in the net.
I'm starting to think that some of these veterans are going to get sold at the deadline. They're becoming sellers rapidly.
It's trending that way, and that was my question. That was one of my questions for the pod tonight. My question, I'll do it right now. My question was, will the Ducks be in a playoff spot at the Olympic break?
No.
I mean, as of right now, they're 4 points out of third place. That's 2 wins.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, at this point is gargantuan. Like,
right.
Next week is going to be huge because they play the Kings in home at home.
Yeah. So say
that's basically the season right there.
So say they need well, right now they're 2 points out of a wild card spot. So even if they could sneak into a wild card by the Olympic break, that's 2 points. But say they're winning and the teams in front of them are winning. We'll look at their schedule here for the month of January, and then they play like 2 games in the beginning of February before the break. But here's their next games. They don't play till Tuesday. They got the Stars. Then they play the Kings back-to-back. It's a home and home. Then they got the Rangers, Avalanche, Kraken, Flames, Oilers, Canucks. And then February 1st, they got the Knights. February 3rd, they have the Kraken. Then they're on the Olympic break all the way until February 20. They come back February 25th. But before the break, those are their opponents. You would think they
back,
could play,
by the way.
Huh?
Edmonton is back, by the way.
Yeah. And you would think they could play Seattle better, but they haven't given us a reason to think that that's an easy win.
Calgary
would play LA better.
Calgary isn't bad. Their underlying numbers aren't bad.
Yeah. We've already lost 2 out of 4 from the Kraken. We got two left with the Kraken. We've lost the first 2 by the same score of 3-1. Dallas always has our number. For some reason, they don't wake up against the Kings when you think that they would. The Rangers, you would hope they could beat them, but who the hell knows? With the way this team is playing, it's like there's going to be too much. I don't know. All the Rangers have to do is score once, and it could be over. yeah, Flames, Oilers, Canucks are kind of hit or miss. And then you got the Knights that are kind of slow this year. They're not playing up to their potential.
Does
That's a good.
everybody in the Pacific still have a negative goal differential?
No, the Knights are a +1 and the Oilers are a +1. Everybody else is a negative.
That's crazy.
But man, the Ducks were what, +12, +10 for quite some time. They kind of stuck in the +10, +15 area for most of the first half of the season. Now they're a -18.
Oof.
The good news is that the Pacific Division is kind of struggling. A lot of teams in the Pacific like the loser point this year.
Is San Jose's run, is that sustainable?
I mean, at this point, I
this
feel
point of
like
the
they're
season?
buying into it. Like, even
Yeah.
if it's not sustainable, I think that everything Pat Verbeek said this summer, the Sharks are doing and the Ducks aren't.
They also have a Mackin celebrating that helps immensely.
It does, but at the same
accelerated-
time, when you're making
that accelerated their rebuild by 100.
but they're getting production from their
Yeah.
vets.
Yeah, from their vets. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the difference. But
And their
we'll
goaltending's
see.
been kind of shaky, but they're kind of they remind me of the Ducks in the beginning of the season, where they're able to outscore some of those problems. Perfect example was tonight. They beat the Stars somehow. They were down 4-2 at one point, and they came back to tie it at 4, and they ended up winning in overtime 5-4.
Yeah,
They're finding ways to win, which is what the Ducks were doing in the beginning of the season, and now they just, I don't know. So the question, will they be in a playoff spot by the Olympic break? I think Sel here said no. I don't think with how well San Jose is playing. ANA CJB 422 said, I think San Jose is bound to come crashing down. They will come back down to earth a little bit. I don't know if they'll crash down, though. They did, yes.
Dapper also mentioned in reference to you saying they should beat the Rangers. They did beat them this year.
They did.
Granted, it's a Rangers team that's in a weird situation, but looking at how bad we are currently, we're both at 500.
Yeah.
They're 20-20-6. We're 21-21-3. And for all the finger wagging we did about Nashville being bad, we're only a point above the Predators. That says a lot about what has happened in the last almost 3 weeks.
Yeah. And
shit, they got the 2-point conversion.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's a 3-point game.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was one thing we talked about this season too, is the Ducks cannot afford a step back. They finished with 80 points last year. It'll be interesting to see where they finish this year. If they're at 80, I still think that's a loss of a season. You don't want to be on par with last year, even though you jumped up like 21 points. It still wasn't a very good year. But you look at the rest of January here. So going into the Olympic break, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 games left until the Olympic break. 22 points are available. If they can find a way, man, to 22 points, if they can find, it's sad because I find it hard to see them even being able to get 11, to get half of those.
The goaltending needs to start just being okay again.
Yeah.
And the power play really needs to wake up.
It's crazy that Jay Woodcroft has a job, honestly.
And the defense and the defense just needs to stay mid. If those three things happen, they might have a chance. Because they're not a bad offensive team. But everything else is.
That's the thing that's frustrating too, is that we can score, and that is one thing that we've lacked in these rebuilding years is that we were always one of the worst teams at scoring goals. We could not score enough. And then, you look at the league right now, and if you go on the NHL app and you go to the league standings, click on goals for. If you click on it, it'll
Yeah, Sal's just said, at what point, though, do you start blaming the power play coach when you're on your third? That's a good point. Like,
yeah,
these
that's true.
players just might not be good on the power play.
Yeah. So currently the Ducks are 7th in the league in goals for. We have 150 goals scored.
Wow.
We are behind the Bruins and Canadiens, who have 151. The Lightning have 153. The Hurricanes at 155. The Stars at 157. And then the Avalanche at 179. I mean, you can't really compare anybody to the Avalanche right now. They're in a different league, but
they're kind of they're giving it to teams.
they haven't given up 100 goals yet.
Just give them the cup right now.
99 goals they've given up. They're at plus 80. That's why I tweeted the other night. I was like, the Avalanche are either going to win the cup or they're going to lose in the first round.
Jesus, they're at 73 points already.
Yeah, man, they are kicking so much ass.
Holy fuck.
Let's see. Sel made another point here that I liked. Let's see.
It's funny. The closest team to them is in division.
Oh, really? Is it Minnesota?
Dallas 61, Minnesota
Dallas.
60.
Oh, okay. Sel said that San Jose, I think, is in the position we were in from October to November. I don't think it's sustainable. I think they've hit a burst just like we hit a burst. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But will their crash be enough to take them out of the playoff picture? Because if you're going on a burst,
opportunistic to take advantage of that and get their fucking heads out of their asses.
Yeah, because with the Sharks doing this at this time of the season, I think will be beneficial to them. Just because of how, it's the second half of the season. I think doing this now might set them up actually pretty well going into the playoff race. But you never know. If their crash is pretty hard and it comes soon, they might dip out. But Sel also said, I don't think anyone, even all of us, thought the Ducks would have started that strong. I think expectations rose quickly, and we need to remember that no one expected that good of a run. I do agree with that. It is very, very hard to kind of, to simmer down a bit when they play like that. You gotta remind yourself that they were not a playoff team last year. They're not going to make this jump. But like I said earlier, it is very it's very difficult to kind of deal with that because of all the stuff that happened in the off season. With that trade that happened, with the coach hiring that we got, and kind of the stuff that the team itself kind of gave us, the no BS stuff, and we're tired of this, and it kind of gave us those expectations out of the gate, and then when they start like that, it builds it even more. So this crash out is very hard right now. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, and they have a lawsuit against them now.
They do. Not good stuff. Not good stuff. Yeah. Greg Wyshynski posted. I forgot who wrote it. I feel terrible that I forgot that. Let's see if I have it in my bookmarks. But not a great story there for the Ducks with the sexual harassment and more, pretty much, on the lawsuit there. Hopefully, honestly, all I can say about that is hopefully whoever was involved, if they're still with the team, they won't be for much longer. And if they're not with the team and they're somewhere else, hopefully they are out of that position with wherever they are right now as well, as soon as possible, because that's just ridiculous. There's this, you don't really know what to say with that stuff. It's very upsetting. If you read the article, it's just not great all around. I hope the victim is okay. Like I posted on Twitter and stuff. I hope she's okay. I hope she has the support, because that's the biggest issue these days is people that go through this, they don't have enough support, whether it's from family or friends or just the general public. There's just not enough support for victims. So I hope she's okay. I hope she has proper support to get through this. And I hope she gets everything she needs. And hopefully,
Yeah.
I hope she can move on and get what she deserves.
The concerning thing is this is sadly becoming a trend where these things kind of, I mean, not to say that I don't think, for all the years of everyone saying, oh, well, the Ducks are a really secretive organization and nothing really slips out, it is kind of concerning that Verbeek's tenure has been very controversial and not for the on ice product. It's always something. There's always something surrounding the team, and it's not. I'm not trying to say there's something big afoot and there's problems, but I don't know. It's a very weird. It's very weird that the on ice product isn't the thing that's controversial, and that's concerning.
A little bit.
There's always kind of these little things that come out, and I mean, hopefully it's coming out in an effort of the of management making changes and trying to weed these these people out. But I don't know, it was kind of the cherry on top of just everything kind of going bad. It's like on ice product horrible, and now you have these, and it wasn't even like it was just this one time thing. It was very prolonged harassment. Like it sounds like it was definitely not a one time thing, and it's concerning that it's multiple areas of staff. Like that to me says that there's something under the hood not good.
Yeah.
And that's a little concerning, especially when the whole talk of the summer was this is a new era, and we're changing for the better, and putting a foot forward to usher in the next era of Ducks hockey. And
at worst, the Samuel A's are becoming bad owners, and at best, they're just not as hands-on as they need to be.
Their approach of not being present and letting things go like they did with Murray for years is kind of biting them in the ass.
Packers just missed a field goal, by the way.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
anyways, you want to start getting the happy talk?
I was going to say, I think this is a good place to maybe take a minute break or two to our ads, because we've been going for a good...
We've been going
45 minutes about this, and granted, I feel it's good that we're getting this out. Not only from a mental health perspective, because it's not gonna lie, this has kind of sucked.
It hasn't been great, man.
Not to like trauma dump or anything.
I'm a Raider fan, so I'm just used to bad. But hey, the Raiders have the first overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft, and we're getting Fernando Mendoza, baby. Which I wish he was a better prospect, but fuck it, we ball. Fernando Mania, baby.
What were you saying, Jake?
I was gonna say, not to like trauma dump or anything, but holidays are hard for people, and it kind of sports are always that escape, and it kind of sucks when your sports team is actively not giving you reasons to be happy.
Yeah, and some people can sit there and be like, "Oh, you shouldn't let sports like dictate that much of your happiness." But for a lot of people, this is an outlet, man. Like the world sucks. Like there's a lot of bad stuff just happening constantly. Like sports are supposed to be your escape, and I mean, obviously, winning and losing affects people differently and stuff. But I mean, when you enjoy a sport and you want to, watch it and pretty much take all of it in, it does suck when your team's not playing well. It kind of brings down the whole mood, and then you got to deal with, the outside stuff too that's happening. So it's hard. I hope we can get out of this. Some really good news before we move into our last ads is that Beckett Seneca against the Capitals, he scored and he got his 14th goal. This is from Derek Lee. 14 goals from Beckett Seneca, he now holds the title for most goals by a teenager in a season in Ducks history. So that's really cool for Beckett. He's having a wonderful rookie season. Really
We
like
couldn't
to see
go a
that.
podcast without his little nuggets of information.
This is supposed to be, but it's good news. But it's good. It's supposed to round
No,
this
dude,
out
I'm
with
just
a
saying he
smile.
couldn't go- he
Good
couldn't- he
news
couldn't
coming
go
Buddy.
from a 7-4 loss.
Right, buddy. You said at the end of this pod we were gonna have rainbows coming out of our ass. So this is the start of the rainbow, correct?
Oh, I didn't say ass. I said assholes.
Well,
Be
same thing.
specific there.
Another one, Cutter
Just
Gauthier
well, actually, do you?
in the Flyers game. Cutter recorded his 20th goal in just 43 games this season, matching his 82 game total from last season. Cutter
That
Gauthier
was nice
became
to see. That was nice.
Very-
to score
very
that.
nice to see. It was a beautiful goal too. Cutter Gauthier became the second Ducks player with multiple 20-goal seasons before age 22. The other was the opponent that night, Trevor Zegras. We'll move on really quick because I don't want to talk about that. Troy Terry now
Yeah,
has sole
pray for
possession.
Chris's mentions. It's been a minefield for like
Bro.
4 days.
Yeah, bro. Whew. Yeah,
But hey, you know what? You've handled it with poise.
I've tried. Yeah, I've tried.
It is kind of funny. I saw a lot of people being like, "Oh, you're still mad about this," and you're just like, you're still responding. Like,
right. I don't know how a lot of it, like, I didn't really understand how I was the one crying. Like, I was just posting my thought on Twitter and I didn't at anybody. So the people responding seemed kind of upset about my opinion. But really quick, Troy Terry now has sole possession of 8th on the Ducks all-time assist list. So congrats to Troy Terry. He is dealing with a upper body injury right now, right? Upper?
And Q seems to think that it's going to be very short term. So
Yeah, he might be back
against Dallas.
Against Dallas.
Which I hope
too,
so.
yeah.
He's about the only one really doing anything. So
Yeah. He also did this in the Flyers game, assisting on the Killorn goal. So now all-time assists, Ryan Getzlaf leads the way, as most Ducks fans would probably know. At 737 assists, Troy Terry comes in at 8 with 197. So he's not too far off from hitting 200. Scott Niedermayer is at 204. You got Steve Ruchin at 279. Cam Fowler, 361. Paul Correa, 369. Corey Perry,
Nice.
404. And Teemu Solani at 531. And then, like I said, Getzlaf tops the list at 737.
So yeah, the unfortunate thing about having to do this is the fact that they still are within striking distance of a spot. It's just the fall to get to where we are is just
Right.
That's the concerning thing.
There's still time to salvage it. They just need to get going.
I've
And
tried to
and
keep a
fast.
positive outlook on it, but at the same time, I feel like for the first time in a few years, I've actually taken my mental well-being into account and just been like, you know what? It sucks,
It is what it is.
but if it's out
Yeah.
of sight, out of mind, and I can't
is
think
what it
about it,
is.
I'll be fine.
None of this is beyond our. Everything is beyond our control. We cannot change anything.
It's very true.
We cannot.
I do like Sel put that Chris's replies are so funny. I'm glad you're having a wonderful time. She said that they're still going today as well. I actually haven't seen any today. I haven't really been paying attention.
Are you watching the game, Chris? They're at midfield with 2 minutes to go.
I
The
have
Bears?
not. Are they? I am
Yeah.
not. I have it. I have the Real app. If you don't have the Real app, download the Real app. Look at this shit. If you're on Twitch or YouTube right now, where I'm checking in on the Real app, this thing is awesome. It is up to date. It is.
It's
Very, very
incredible,
fast.
but it's also not great when your team's doing
DJ
bad
Moore, you gotta catch that.
because real updates in real time. You know, that's
Mhm.
kind of the selling point and the shtick of the app.
Yes.
So every Ducks game has been a great test of the app's ability because the notification rolls in a good 5 seconds before something happens.
Yeah.
So there has been a lot of so and so scored, Ducks go down, whatever, and it's just like, oh,
Oh.
having to sit there and see that, and just like, well, a great advertisement for the Real app, but fuck.
Yeah. It's an awesome app. I really, really enjoy it.
Before
So,
we
yeah,
get into
download
our
that.
ads, some scoreboard watching. Kings Oilers tied 2-2. Kings just tied it up.
The
And
Kings are having a go at it too, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
the Blues are losing by 1. So, I mean, if we're really sitting back trying to catch everybody in the division, we got to hope that the Blues somehow win this game. But they are being
be pretty
outshot
sick.
17-7. So,
What
Oh,
are
wow.
what are the Kings in their last 10? It can't be that good, can it?
They lost to the
Yeah.
Sharks the other night too, didn't they?
they've been better than us.
Touchdown! 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 DJ Moore!
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
I swear to God.
See, their last 10.
There's too much time left though for what's his face, Jordan Love. There's too much time.
Yeah, but now the Packers have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, true. All right, LA Kings. What's their record in their last 10?
They're just under 500.
4-5-1.
Yeah.
We are
That's not
1-8-1,
great.
by the way, if you wanted that little nugget.
It's just gonna be 2 trash cans hitting each other on Friday and
Right.
Saturday.
On Saturday. Oh, by the way, did you see the uniforms that they're going to be wearing?
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
it's a
Ducks.
color. It's a
That's
it's a
right.
color game.
That's right. Yeah, Color Rush game. Ducks
Rush,
Kings on Friday in LA. The Ducks are wearing orange. Kings are
Kings are
wearing their
wearing their-
normal home black jerseys, and then on Saturday the Ducks, they're doing a jersey swap where the Ducks wear white at home and the Kings are wearing their third jerseys with the crown on the front.
That'll be the first time that the Ducks have worn their white uniform at home. I
Yeah.
believe.
The new one, right?
The new one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into our ads.
Let's do that.
If you want to go to games, we know the vibes might be low, but as always, please use 714 tickets.
Yeah, man.
714 is always done right by us, and
dude, 714 is awesome. I love them so much. I can't say enough good things about them. Please give them your business. You got the Stars on Tuesday. 37. Well, hold on. Let me filter this to 2 tickets. We're looking at $43 for section 416. You got 423 at $44. Ducks Stars on Tuesday. You use code LAPTIX at checkout. You get 10% off, 5% towards future purchases. Angels tickets are on sale. You can also get them from 714 if you want to get tickets to the Angels home opener.
we are free from Anthony Rendon, so I mean, not that it's going to change anything on the Angels front, but
Yeah.
that's a win in and of itself.
And
Yeah.
my San Francisco Giants, they have not signed Dick this offseason, so they just want to be behind the Dodgers and Padres, I guess. That's okay.
When is Richard going to be available?
Who?
You said they haven't signed Dick. Who's Dick?
Who's Richard?
Richard.
Ducks in
Richard
LA.
Head.
Ducks in LA on Friday. It's a 7:30 puck drop. $48 tickets are the cheapest. That's the one in Los Angeles. The Ducks Kings on Saturday in Anaheim. You're looking at cheapest tickets going for, oh my goodness, 112.
Hey, if we can't beat them
Wow.
on the score sheet, beat them on the ticket prices.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, 714 tickets, LAPTIX LAPTIX at checkout for 10% off, 5% towards future purchases. On Instagram, you're going to want to follow Ducks Talk, please. Ducks.talk. Go give them a follow. Great Instagram account. We're doing a nice little collaboration with them. It's really helped us get some more followers there on Instagram.
You
Some more
said that
people
like
viewing.
Tony the Tiger.
Did I?
A little
Ooh,
bit.
Tony the
That's
Tiger. They're at 11.3 thousand followers. Go give them some love, man. They've been posting a lot of final score graphics that just aren't great. You know, it's the Ducks losing. So go give them a follow. Maybe go give them some encouragement over their graphics because they don't have to do those graphics when they lose all
Alright.
the time. They could say, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. I'm not making a graphic, but they still put the work in, and we love them for it. Ducks Talk,
Just
go check
play
it
the
Tired of this,
game.
Grandpa.
out.
Packers
And
4th and 7.
where are they at?
Um,
On their
they're
own
in
31.
they're in their own territory still.
Cool. Also, you're going to want to follow Enchanted Sugar Co. on Instagram because you need to get yourself some cookies and make your life a lot better.
Chris audibly moaned when he ate his
Holy
cookie the other
moly.
day.
Yeah, dude. Heather sent us a nice package of holiday cookies, and the Snickerdoodle cookies changed my entire life.
So I always joke about, you know, when you support the page, you're supporting me. I packaged all of the cookies outside
Oh, yeah?
of the iced ones and the Rice Krispies. We did those together.
Mm.
If I had not done that Sunday night, we legitimately probably would have been up till like 1:30 doing cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was Thursday, right?
It took me like 2 hours to bag. Essentially, what I did. So her process is she bakes them. We had them in tubs. I had bagged them, and so I was bagging the entire tub, and then sealing the entire tub, and then trimming the bag in that order. Just so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna package it, seal, cut. Like that just felt like wasted time. But I did 5 tubs of cookies in like 2 hours.
Wow.
And then we had to hand roll all the caramels that were in there.
Oh, okay.
That was my I'm tired of this grandpa moment. I was so tired and my back hurt from standing for a couple hours, but we had to push through.
I can just imagine your like fingers hurt, like your fingers hurting, and like
my shirt was very sticky because I was like rolling them. It just too close to my body.
It reminds me of Happy Gilmore. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but like Happy Gilmore, Ben Stiller's character works at the like old person home. And the one lady was like knitting and she's like, my fingers hurt, and he's just like, oh, your fingers hurt? Does anybody else's fingers hurt? Just see how they're doing that to you.
But she actually made a website today, so
she did. Yeah.
Go support. She's taking orders.
What's the website?
Bakesy, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Bakesy.shop / Enchanted Sugar Co. Follow them on Instagram, Enchanted Sugar Co. You can order with the Bakesy shop, or you can DM for orders, and there's some nice pictures there. All the cookies, the gingerbread, the gingerbread ones are very good as well.
Do you know what I hate?
What do you hate?
People who go to sports games when it's like when it's freezing out and they just have their shirts off.
Oh, are you seeing that at the Bears game right now?
Yeah. I just hate people like that. Like, nobody cares that you don't have any shirts on.
Right.
You're not
in Buffalo a lot too, cool. Man.
Put a shirt on. Nobody wants to see your freaking nipples.
It's all the beer. It's all the beer.
Just nobody wants to see your nipples.
So that's just the Midwest, Lou.
Put those things away.
It's the Midwest for you.
Put those things away.
But yeah, Enchanted Sugar Co. Go give Heather a follow and support, because those cookies are soft and delicious. You're not going to want to miss out. She's got a Valentine's Day lineup coming.
Yeah,
Red Velvet cookies.
Red Velvet making
the chocolate dipped strawberry chocolate. What is it called? Chocolate dipped.
I don't know.
There's a chocolate dipped strawberry one that caught my eye. That's dangerous.
I am just the forced help.
But yeah, good stuff over there. So go check her out. But yeah, we can move on. We got some new alternate uniforms coming to the NHL next season.
Wait, do we?
We do. It's going to be
doing
what's
that,
it called? hometown
something.
hometown.
Kind of
that thing.
like City Connect. I guess.
Yeah,
would be the
hometown
best way to describe it.
remix. Hometown remix.
So,
Um,
do you guys want to know something funny about that?
Sure.
So I put out the picture of the old school, the 97, 98 Mighty Ducks jersey,
Yes.
and went down the most like bizarre rabbit hole ever. So there's this dude on Twitter that responded to me, and it was so weird. He goes on and he just like comments on people's like random people's posts just to like rage bait and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like Clark.
But he blocked me after he commented, and I was just like, why did I get blocked?
Mm-hmm.
And it just was out of nowhere, and he was just like, some people have bad opinions and you should feel bad for them, and then blocked me.
And then he blocked you?
Yeah, and I was just like, what?
I've had somebody do that to me too, where I didn't at them, I didn't know who they were, and they just commented like pissed off, and they blocked me immediately. It's like,
But see, like, since you can go and see people who blocked you stuff since Elon changed that, like,
Yeah.
I looked at his replies, and he just responds to like a bunch of hockey accounts and
okay.
tries to be an edgelord. But it was
Hell
just
yeah,
funny
dude.
because I was just like, he's like, what? Like,
Good.
what even prompted that?
Good for him, man.
And it's funny because he's not even a Ducks fan; he's like a Blackhawks fan. I was just
Oh.
like, oh, okay.
Flex those muscles, baby. I love myself an alpha male. Hell yeah, dude. Yummy, yummy. Flex those muscles, big boy. But yeah, hometown remix. The Ducks have. I was confused because it said the Ducks were green, and then that's when Jake responded with that.
The yummy broke me.
That's when Jake responded with the old Jade alternate uniforms. Because when I saw green, I was confused. I'm like, why the hell are we green? I didn't think of Jade because it said green, but maybe they just kind of give like a blanket color for everybody. They're not specific. It's just it's in the green family, so maybe
They're
that's
not
what they
putting
did.
the paint swatch code.
By the
in
way,
it.
has the NHL announced this like officially, or is it just a rumor?
It's been circulating around. Some accounts have picked it up that are kind of pretty well known with that stuff, but I'm excited for it.
We
with the rumor.
we should preface it though by saying that it's just a rumor for now.
It is, yeah. We'll see if I mainly with uniform stuff like that, I wait for Aesthetics to kind of get into it.
There's win.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
They won?
They just won.
Oh my god.
31-27.
Thank God.
Well, you should get to go to bed happy, Chris.
Thank God. Jesus. Sorry, Sal. Sorry. You're a good person. I know that. You're really nice. I'm sorry. But we got some really quick. The World Juniors were kind of an up. They finished. It was fun the way it finished. It was upsetting for a U.S. standpoint as the United States did not medal. We kind of pulled a Canada from last year. Canada was the home nation and they did not medal. So we won gold, and then this year we said, you know what, we're gonna do what Canada did last year, and we're gonna be the home team, but we're gonna be like, screw you, home fans. We don't want a medal this year, which is totally fine. No medal for the U.S. World Juniors, but Sweden did win gold. They beat Czechia, which I thought was a fun final because Czechia beat Canada in a crazy semifinal. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoy the World Juniors every year, regardless of the outcome. I was very happy that Canada didn't win gold, though. So congrats to Sweden.
I didn't watch a single minute. You know why I didn't watch a single minute of it?
It's on NHL Network, and it's not very...
I don't have NHL Network.
Yeah, I watched on a crazy link, but it was fine. It worked. And,
did the with certain ads on the sides?
Yeah.
They were asking if Chris wanted to see it.
Do you want to see it? No, I'm just trying to watch the gold medal game. Okay, I'll ask you again in 3 minutes if you'd like to see it. But
yeah,
Sweden won gold.
Did that website have a chat room in it too?
Oh Jesus! Do you want to know? You want to know the website?
No, I'm just saying those chat rooms. Those chat rooms and the illegal streaming sites are just
Yeah.
awful.
Okay.
It's
If you
just-
change your mind when we're not live, I'll send it to you.
Just the worst of the worst of people just frequent those.
Yeah, I
Chat
know
rooms.
they do. But Sweden won gold at the World Juniors. Czechia got silver. Canada defeated Finland to take bronze. A lot of all the Olympic uniforms are released. Italy's are kind of weird. I don't know if you guys saw it. A little weird. But we got the next big
Better looking than
international-
their ice currently.
Very true. The ice, we can talk about that because the Olympics are the next big international hockey event coming up, and the ice, the arena just got finished. Well, it's not even finished, actually. I can't say that. The locker rooms are still pretty bare. There's like nothing on the
They had to
walls.
stop mid-game and bring out a water pail to try and
Yeah.
fix the ice.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's bad. I'm not sure. They had a second test game today. It was another like Italian league championship. Not sure how it went. I saw it was going. I didn't see anything
I
bad
thought there was
posted.
a fight.
Was
I
there a
thought they were
fight?
Fighting. But
I
yeah,
don't
did you
know.
see last night that they brought out a watering can?
Yeah, that's what Jake just said.
Oh,
You
I wasn't
silly
listening
goose.
to Jake. I'm sorry.
You silly goose.
Wow, this is what I get for saying he was a negative Nancy.
Right?
Yeah, you just get shunned by me.
Said, how's it
Now you're
feel?
gonna learn. Now you're gonna learn. The Olympic rosters were revealed. Regardless of how bad the arena and the ice will be, the players still want to play. They want to go to the Olympics, and I don't blame them. And they are. I don't know how you guys feel specifically about the U.S. roster. Any thoughts on that? No Jason
Choices
Robertson.
were made.
Yep. No Jason Robertson. No Cole Caulfield. I don't know,
Hey,
man.
You just
Are we sure
when
this
you have the
team
opportunity
medals-
to have Jason Miller and Vincent Trocheck and Brock Nelson, you just got to
And
take
Brock
it.
Nelson.
Are we sure
And-
this team medals?
It's a good question. I think they should medal, but man, the Olympics are. I think the U.S. kind of like forgets that there's other nations outside of Canada that can compete very well in the hockey tournament. Like you got Sweden, you got Finland, Czechia is probably going to put up a good fight. Slovakia is always tough. Germany
We're-
is going to be interesting.
Here's my hot take. It's not really a hot take, but if Russia was allowed to compete,
Russia would be very good.
I don't think the U.S. would medal.
I don't think they win gold, sadly, with this roster.
I think if Russia was involved, I think in the top three it would be Russia, Canada, and Sweden.
Yeah.
I think
And
there was a tweet that summed it up best. It's 1980 did irreparable damage to USA Hockey's foundation because they feel like they're the underdogs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they're one of the leading countries in
Right.
players produced and growing the game. But
Mm-hmm.
that's actually crazy that Jason Robertson's not in though.
instead of bringing the best roster, it's no, we got to bring guys that are gonna show us grit and heart, and
Right.
it's just
Who
like
got snubbed for Canada?
I'll do Canada in a second. I have the U.S. roster right here. We got Matt Boldy, we got Kyle Connor, Jack Eichel, Jake Gensel, Jack Hughes, Clayton Keller, Dylan Larkin, Austin Matthews, J.T. Miller, Brock Nelson, Tage Thompson, Brady Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk, and Vincent Trocheck. Those are your forwards. The defensemen are Brock Faber, Noah Hannafin, Quinn Hughes, Seth Jones, Charlie McAvoy, Jake Sanderson, Jacob Slavin, and Zach Werenski. And our goalies will be Connor Hellebuck, Jake Ottinger, and Jeremy Swayman. I think the goalies are fine. I don't think anyone was snubbed in that department.
So it's basically the Four Nations roster.
The Four
minus Chris
Nations,
Kreider.
yeah, the Four Nations with Tage Thompson, and because Tage Thompson wasn't on the Four Nations. Same with was Quinn Hughes? I can't remember if
Wasn't
Quinn
he
Hughes.
injured?
I think he might have been
he
injured.
was,
Yeah,
I think he was injured at Four Nations.
yeah. Clayton Keller was not on Four Nations, was he?
No.
No, so Clayton Keller was also an addition. But yeah, Vincent Trocheck, I think you could sub him out with a Robertson, Jason Robertson, and then JT Miller. I mean, Brock Nelson, I think, is getting a lot of love because of the team he's on. Like, I know he was on Four Nations too, but like Brock Nelson, I think he's having a good year because he's on the Avalanche and everyone's having a good year. I don't think he's going to be. It's weird because the U.S. roster is put together as if they were going into an NHL style season where they're playing 82 games and you need to grind out a random Wednesday night in February or January.
They're also going in with like the intent that they're going to fight somebody, but they
Right,
can't fight.
right.
in
You're not
Olympic
playing.
rules.
Yeah, you're not playing 82 games. You don't have to grind out games. You need to go out there and you need to score because these are the best of the best rosters. You need to go out and score. And they have plenty of scoring on this roster, but you could have had even more. And to say, no thanks. I'd rather have a dude that is going to lead us in some penalty minutes and put out the grit and make teams scared of us. No one's going to be fucking scared of you, dude.
I
Like, it's the
know
Olympics.
I know that it's a source of pride, so I don't want to say that with how hockey is, I don't think a team's going to step in and tell someone, "Hey, we don't think you should go." But if I were the Panthers, I would kind of be like, "Hey, maybe don't go to the Olympics, Matt Tkachuk. Like maybe focus on getting better, and we can try and win another cup."
Right.
Again, I don't think with how hockey is, someone's going to step in and say that. But it is kind of weird that he's skating currently. Like he's been in no contact, or he was in no contact for a little bit, but now he's in a regular practice jersey at Florida practice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not so he can get ready to play their games. It's so he can get ready to play in the Olympics.
Right.
It feels very backwards there.
Weird
And
priorities
you know what?
there.
Whatever. Hey, you guys just won back-to-back cups. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Just the priority seems out of whack. And to that point, when we're still talking about the Ducks earlier, Sal mentioned that in the chat because I could see both YouTube and Twitch on StreamYard here, and she was like, "It feels like Leo's play lately has been more. His focus isn't here. It doesn't seem like his focus has been here."
Right.
I personally think he's injured.
But
could be.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I feel it's probably going to be. I feel like it's probably going to be Canada and Sweden's to lose.
You think so?
I feel like they're kind of. I wouldn't say neck and neck, but it's
Finland. You can never count out, but they don't have Sasha Barkov either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Canada, some of their. I wouldn't say some of their snubs make more sense, but I feel like
they just have a bunch of fucking dudes, and somebody's bound to get snubbed.
Yeah, they do. They have a very good B squad that they could put together.
Yeah. I think a lot of it's like legacy picks too, of just like, well, hey, this is probably gonna be this guy's last shot. Like, obviously, I think it's a big moment for Canada to bring Celebrini, even if he doesn't play. But in the same vein, like you could have also brought Bedard as like, hey, this is a changing of the guard. Like, this is probably gonna be Crosby's last Olympics.
Yeah,
they'll definitely make the next team though.
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. But like, I don't know. It also is kind of weird that they say it's not performance based, and like how guys have played this season.
Wasn't Connor Bedard out with injury for a while? Maybe that kind of.
Yeah, he just returned.
Maybe that just kind of screwed him.
Maybe. I thought he did enough. I thought he did enough, but
all I know is we're an hour 40 in.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the Canadian roster picks really quick. Sel said that, "Hi, I'm back. I needed to take a moment to crash out over both L's today."
Valid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the Packers were one of them. kind of sorry. I feel you though. At least I'm one of those. I'm glad that you came back. I'm glad that you're willing to stick in the chat with us and chat with us. I appreciate it. But let's see. The Olympic roster for Canada. Their forwards are Macklin Celebrini, Anthony Cirelli, Sidney Crosby, Brandon Hagel, Bo Horvat, Nathan McKinnon, Brad Marchand, Mitch Marner, Connor McDavid, Braden Point, Sam Reinhart, Mark Stone, Nick Suzuki, and Tom Wilson. Their defensemen are Drew Doughty, Thomas Harley, Cale Makar, Josh Morrissey, Colton Parayko, Travis Sanheim, Shea Theodore, and Devon Taves. And then their goal, this is where Canada could, this is their weakness. Their goalies, Jordan Binnington, Darcy Kemper, and Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson will 100% be their starter. Not sure how many games Binnington gets in, but the way he played at the Four Nations, I feel like they're going to be like, maybe we should make him the starter and make it his net to lose.
They'll have a short leash, I think, regardless of who it is. It's just
because Logan Thompson has played outstanding this year, and I can't see why you wouldn't want to play him most games. Darcy Kemper's hit or miss. I don't know who they would consider the third goalie. It's got to be Kemper, right? Just because Binnington, I think, kind of, like I said, with the Four Nations, may have put himself at number 2 at least, or number 1. I don't know. That's tough.
But yeah.
At least their goalie situation isn't as bad as it once was.
Yeah. The Ducks have 5 Olympians. We got Leo Carlson with Sweden, Mikael Granlund with Finland. We got Lukas Dostal and Radko Gudas with Czechia. And then Damian Clara, correct, with Italy?
Yep.
And those are our 5. The Olympics, we got 26 days to the opening ceremonies. The hockey portion of the Winter Olympics start on Wednesday, February 11th. Group B action, Slovakia, Finland, and then Sweden. Oh, God, Sweden and Italy to kick off the tournament. The U.S. has their first game Thursday, February 12th against Latvia.
They're going to be shown all of the provinces
shown their own country.
Italy.
Yeah.
Plus Sicily.
Yeah, plus Sicily.
Plus Sicily.
They're going to be showing the boot and the ball. I did save this picture of the groups in the Olympics. So Group A, I mainly saved this because of the group that Italy's in, but I'll say all the groups. Group A is Canada, Czech Republic, Switzerland, and France. I'm interested in France. Their jerseys are ass, but I'm interested in how they do.
Their uniforms are great.
What? Well, you said they're so bad they're good, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Group B, Finland, Sweden, Slovakia, Italy. And then Group C is the U.S. with Germany, Latvia, and Denmark. My question to you guys, Group B, Italy is with Slovakia, Sweden, Finland. Does Italy win a game?
Maybe against Slovakia.
Do they score a goal?
I would say that their goals for the tournament will be probably under double digits.
Is Slovakia Andrei Kopitar's country, or is that Slovenia?
No, that's Slovenia.
Is Slovenia in it?
They are not.
Oh, that sucks for him.
Yeah. They might have been if Italy wasn't the host nation, and maybe if it was played somewhere else.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know if Italy. I don't know if they score a goal. I'll say they get 2. I'll give them 2 goals. It's gonna be rough for Italy, man.
In like 2 games, they're gonna have like 12, and Chris is just gonna be like, "Well, fuck me.
Fuck me."
I'm rooting for the motherland. But
Sweden?
No, Italy.
Oh, Italy.
Who do you think? Oh my God.
He's like, okay, just read everybody's thoughts.
Right.
Hurry up.
All right. Sel said obviously she'll be
because they're mostly the same thoughts. You could just
Sel said she's obviously going to be rooting for the U.S., but she's very excited to watch Sweden. That is also me. I'll be going for the U.S., but I'm excited to watch Sweden as well as I don't know why I like Switzerland so much. I've kind of adopted them as my my second home, and I've never been, and I don't have any family that's Swiss. I just adopted you, Switzerland. I hope you're okay with that. But I love them.
Do you
I'm
think
interested
they'll
in.
adopt you?
I hope. I would love dual citizenship, but you can't unless you have someone that's lived there, and I don't have
What
that.
do you even do in Switzerland? Like,
What
that's
don't you do? What don't you do?
No, like, what do you do in Switzerland? Like, what are the things to do there?
Well, they have great hockey. They're very big on skiing, so you could ski, snowboard. I mean, the mountains there are beautiful. I mean, I don't know. You just go there and you be Swiss and you be cool as fuck. What don't you do in Switzerland? Like, damn, they're probably all pretty and healthy.
Chris has definitely had some drinks tonight.
Yeah, I've had a lot of drinks. I will say congrats to Sidney Crosby too. He's the new Penguins franchise points leader.
That's great.
He did that before Christmas, so
I'm
congrats
fucking
to you.
happy for him.
That's cool for Sydney, man. That's a whole generation of hockey right there.
I'm literally
good
jumping for joy right now for Sid.
Hey, if you're not careful, we'll send pictures of his jock. Ruin your night.
Right. All right, so I'll go through
Or Dana
some of these.
Heinze having to put that together like over the years. That is some dedication.
Okay, Sel said Nico Heischer's from Switzerland, and he's a beautiful man. She also said that's her favorite Swiss player, and she said they ski and you can drink hot chocolate. So there you go, Lou. They have better chocolate there than we do. So
do you know that for a fact?
Oh, I know that for a fact. Yeah.
I mean, because we have Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but American
it's hard to beat.
Booty
buns. That's hard to beat.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
Let's go through all of the thoughts first, and then we can
Hershey,
answer
PA.
some of the questions because some of them do overlap.
Yeah. Okay, Maddie said help. She said
I don't like hot chocolate. It doesn't really taste good. It's too sugary.
All right. Well, anyway, Maddie said help. So I put out a tweet asking for questions or thoughts for tonight. Maddie just said help. Sel, she's in the chat right now on YouTube. She said 3 things here: pain, no thoughts, just pain. Totally feel that.
Smooth said, "Why does God smile when us Ducks fans suffer?"
Yeah, he's got that sinister smile, dude. Like the Joker, you know.
Daniel
Hey,
said, "Will this pain
guys...
ever end?" So did April. When will it end?
Did you guys download the newest iOS update?
No, my phone's too old and I don't have storage space. So
I did.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I don't like it.
M did ask us if we could become GM and coach. I'd be down. There's probably a nice little pocket of Ducks fans who would absolutely hate that though, because they fucking hate our guts. So they wouldn't.
I think
like that.
Sel's caps lock broke because she keeps typing in caps.
She loves caps, dude. What's the problem?
Savannah said, "Chris, why? What did we do to deserve this? How do we move forward? How do we move on? What do we do? Chris, please tell
us." Just hug your loved ones. That's all I got for you.
Smoke a lot of weed. I don't know.
Hug your loved ones. Good thoughts and good thoughts. Everyone just be
do an
there.
edible.
Be there for each other.
Lacombe said, "I think that we are sellers by the trade deadline, and in my opinion, that is good."
We very well could be. We're heading that
Maybe.
direction.
If they can get this ever elusive scoring threat that Pat Verbeek has been talking about for 5 years,
so Andrew Mangiapane, come on down, baby.
I don't disagree, but I hope it's just veterans. Let's not be trading any of the kids for Kiefer Sherwood.
Yeah,
as much as I liked Chief Keef when he was here. You don't need to be doing that.
No, I
Ryan
do not want to see.
Chief Keef would be a terrible trade.
I don't want to see Roger McQueen's name brought up already.
Oh yeah.
Let's relax. We're not. We shouldn't be selling. Prospects right now.
For third liner at best.
Yeah, for Sherwood, who's definitely going to be overpaid and not going to be able to score like this for the remainder of his career.
But hey, he hits hard. Apparently,
he hit hard.
What Pat's looking for.
He hit big. He hit hard.
And that makes him hard.
Sel said that McQueen is a point per game in the NCAA. Yeah, he's really starting to hit his stride there for Providence. Good stuff for Roger McQueen.
Right. So
Hey,
we
your
have
microphone's blue. I just noticed that.
It's changing colors. I got the same one that they have on Crash the Pond.
Wow.
we'll do 3 questions because they're all kind of quick and we'd be able to answer them pretty
And
pointedly.
if you're in the YouTube chat or Twitch chat, throw in your questions. Doesn't have
Yep,
to be
if you got
about
any-
hockey. Be about anything. Just ask me
Yeah, doesn't-
anything.
Yeah, if you
This
got
is- this-
anything
this
on your
isn't-
mind,
This is an AMA. Ask me
this is
anything.
your last chance. Get in anything you want.
Brock said, "How on earth is Drew Hellison still getting NHL minutes? Why is the sky blue? Why?"
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna.
It's not going to change unless he gets traded, and I don't think that's happening, unfortunately.
Maybe he's part of a Strome package. You never know. We don't know what's going on the phones right now. Something. I hope the phones are ringing. I hope we're having some conversations.
Is this his is this Pat's last year on his contract?
I don't know. They never.
It might
did
be.
they? It could be.
I think it might be his last year, but he also has an option for a fourth.
Yeah,
and
you know what?
another year.
I think he might. Yeah, he might.
Hopefully
his
that
seat might be
option
warm
is
right
go
now.
to the
We don't
woods and
know.
never return.
His seat might be warm, like genuinely.
I would
it might
hope
be warm.
so. I would hope it's a little warm. And obviously, I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, make a trade just to make a trade." I don't want him to make a trade because he's upset or if he's pissed off with the way things are going.
He might
You
make a
don't.
trade.
You don't want a GM that makes trades.
He might
based on
make
his
a trade to
emotions.
save his job.
He
and
could.
That's a scary thing.
That could be just as bad. Yes, but I do hope that the phones are at least ringing. At least having conversations. I don't want you to just make a trade to make a trade, but I hope he's actually out trying to see what he can do to make this team better defensively. Because, like I said, our goal scoring is there. It wouldn't hurt to have like some more bottom 6 help, obviously, but I hope he's at least doing something.
Hopefully,
They
Stan
still need a
Bowman's
top 6
number is
winger.
blocked.
They
Stan
still
Bowman,
need
yeah,
a top 6 winger
yeah. I
because
would
Chris
also-
Kreider is not that.
They need a winger to score, but we're gonna trade for Dougie Hamilton and call it a season.
Yeah. Sal, I'm going to bring up Sal's trade thing here when we talk about being a GM for the day. Or I think that's a question in here.
That's one of them. There are 2 that are adjacent, so we'll kind of lump them in together. Sulfur Stash said, "Do you think we see any meaningful changes before the break?" And then Jack, or used to go by Clark, said, "If you're GM of the Ducks, what if anything? If you're the GM of the Ducks, what if anything are you doing from now until the end of the season with the long term in mind?" I mean, they need a better defenseman. I think
I'm sorry, they got me.
somewhere down the line, because they seem insistent on trading someone at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's Minchikov, hopefully Hellison and not Minchikov, but I feel like they're going to try and bring in a top 4 guy. And
You know who it's going to be? Olin Zellweger. I guarantee you he's the next one to go.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I
He's
hope
small.
not. But
He's small.
He's small. Yeah, I hope
He's
not.
small.
With those questions in mind, though, Sal said that she'd go for Sherwood if it's a 3 to 4 year contract at $4 million, and if we give up a second and maybe like Hines or something.
Yeah.
like a Noah Warren, somebody that's like
Yeah.
kind of on the cusp. I mean, I know he was
That's
kind of on
someone
the
that's
camp
never
roster.
gonna-
Yeah,
that's never
And
gonna
I'm
get
not
on
saying
the
I don't
roster.
want Sherwood on this roster. I just don't want Sherwood on this roster for the guys that have been brought up
Roger
of giving up,
McQueen.
going the other way. Like, we're not do not do that. Like, we don't do that. But I will answer some of these questions on like a meaningful move here by answering our question here on Instagram from Rudy. He said, should the Ducks try to trade for Dougie Hamilton? We've been talking about a defenseman. That's something that maybe we would do as the GM by the deadline or by the Olympic break, is getting a defenseman. Would you get Dougie Hamilton, you think?
I mean, you would have to. I feel like you would have to have New Jersey retain, but I don't think they're in a spot to retain.
True.
Because we're
If it was-
not
That's-
exactly the. We're not exactly in a position to take all of it and still make moves.
Yeah. And that's the issue we're
better
hitting
the
with
team.
that's the issue we're hitting with the Oilers right now. Apparently, with Mangiapane, is the Oilers are in cap hell, and there's been talks of a Mangiapane Ryan Strome swap. And with Strome's money, I don't think the Oilers can do it. So that's something that's going on with the Oilers as well. I'm going to look at Dougie Hamilton really quick. He is signed until the 27-28 season, and he's got a $9 million cap hit each year.
And he's got a no
he
trade.
also actually has to accept a trade to come here.
Yes, and there are reports that he's upset with being scratched for a Devils defenseman that came back from injury, and his agent has talked to Pierre LeBrun, saying that they are willing to consider the teams that are not on his list. So, interesting situation in New Jersey. I personally wouldn't hate Dougie Hamilton.
I just feel like it doesn't fit It doesn't like fix anything because you get more offense, but
True.
That's
True.
just another
It's like,
old
okay.
defenseman.
Yeah. The issue with that is he is 32 as well. Like Lou said, he is another old defenseman. We already have Trouba. We have Gudis.
You would have to include Rack or Jacob Trouba in the trade to go back. I feel like.
Yeah. Maybe. That's interesting. I don't know, man. But that's the thing I would focus on as GM for maybe a day. If we could get a defenseman, that'd be pretty sick. But yeah, that's from Maddie. Maddie asks, you wake up tomorrow and have body swapped with Pat Verbeek. What do you do? What's the first thing you do, Lou? You're Pat Verbeek when you wake up tomorrow morning.
I don't know. I've never been asked that question before, so that's hard to say what I would do. I don't know. What would you do?
I'd probably take a look around the house. He's probably got a really nice house, you think? I'd probably have a nice hot cup of coffee in his beautiful kitchen.
Wouldn't you be in the same house that you're in now?
Would it?
If you just
Wouldn't you swap
bodies,
with him completely? Wouldn't I be where he is? And he would be in my house?
My interpretation of the question is you would still be in your house that you're in now, but you're just Pat Verbeek.
Regardless, I'm stepping outside to the nice cool breeze with a nice hot cup of coffee. And then I'm on the phone. And I'm getting a defenseman.
If I'm Pat Verbeek for a day, I'm sitting in my resignation for the Ducks. To the Ducks and just resigning as general manager of the Anaheim Ducks. I'm just quitting.
So Sal just said no body swap. So Verbeek is in Chris's body and Chris is in Verbeek's body. So, okay. So it's just okay. I don't know, man.
So you're in your chair, the same chair that you're in right now.
I'm just Pat Verbeek.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I'd have an even bigger nose, bro. That's an issue.
That's unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate, huh?
So to kind of backtrack a little bit to like the Strome Mangiapane hypothetical, part of the reason why the Oilers are in as much hell as they are cap wise is a lot of big deals. Mangiapane's making $3 million, 600,000 the next 2 seasons. But they also still have Jack Campbell's contract, like
Do they really?
buyout charges. So they still owe him like $9 million for the next until 2030.
Jesus.
Almost 25 or almost 2 mil. It's 2 mil 300,000 this year, 2 mil 600,000 next year, and then 1 mil 500 for 3 seasons after that. That is
Jesus.
2% of their cap. That is
Well,
crazy.
Crazy is
And
definitely one word for it.
They willingly took on almost 6 mil of Tristan Jari. Man, their page gives me heartburn just looking at it.
I bet.
Holy shit. But hey, it doesn't matter when you're in first.
It doesn't. It doesn't. When you're winning, you can just look at it and laugh. When you're losing, like we are, we look at everything with a frown.
And a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah.
All right, we have one last one, and then we can finish. So Luke can tuck himself into bed and go to sleep.
Yes.
No,
It's
I
from
got a
Josh.
food
He says,
I got a food take for the
Okay.
new year.
so this is from Josh. He says, at what point does veteran leadership step up and put a stop to this players only meeting? Like, what are we doing here? It's abysmal night in, night out. It's the same answer every post game.
You know, I am very surprised we haven't really heard about a players only meeting in Anaheim.
I think part of it, because someone asked Zach, like when we first hopped on, I was kind of scrolling the timeline, and they're like, are we just not getting like post game stuff? And he had to clarify that like part of that's just because they're on the road and there's not really, Derek isn't traveling, he's traveling sparingly, Zach's traveling sparingly. So it's like there's not really a contingent there asking these questions,
Which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you have to expect at some point something has to be done. You'd hope that coming home this week maybe is like the catalyst there of like, hey, we had this shitty road trip, let's figure this out. But
do you think we hear from Verbeek at all come Monday?
No.
Of course not.
I saw that posted a few times on Twitter, wondering if he'll become available when the team returns.
We'll
to
hear
Orange
him
County.
on the Beaker, whatever it's called, at the trade deadline.
Yeah,
I
right.
feel like
They're not doing another episode for a while, probably.
I feel like we'll hear from him if he's pressed. And this is not a knock on anybody that has covered this team, because Zach and Derek and Patrick have done incredible work in the single season they've been doing this all together.
Yes, love those guys.
But I just don't think we have. I don't think we have that. The only person that really pushes Pat is Eric Stevens.
True.
And it's not that Eric doesn't do that. It's just it's not
Can
his
he
style.
even get a hold of Pat Verbeek?
But it's they would have to, something like would have to happen. Like they would have to be fighting on the ice at Great Park for,
right,
I think, for Beak to even be hunted down for a comment. And even then, those hallways in Great Park are confusing, so he can feel like he is shifty enough to weasel his way out.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is on the set of the Prime Video. He's wearing a cheese grater hat.
Yes, bring it out. I love that damn thing, dude. When they beat the,
as a real cheese grater, and they are grating cheese.
Oh, thank God! I love that so much. Dude, when they beat the Packers a few weeks ago in the regular season, he the very next day he was at like some charity thing handing out gifts to kids wearing the cheese grater hat.
I'll send it. I'll send it to the last chat. But he's literally grating cheese. A
Hell
block
yeah,
of
dude.
cheese. Looks like cheddar.
Dude, I love Caleb Williams. I'm gonna tell you something I did really quick after I say this. With Sel said that she bets media covering practice will post pics of Pat Verbeek on the balcony doing nothing.
Dude, I fucking hate that balcony with the fucking tuck chairs on it.
Yeah. He'll
I
just be
hate that
standing there.
balcony so much. Yeah, he's just
there,
standing there like all
up
the
to no
time at
good.
training camp.
staring at
We need to
one.
start booing him every time. Every time he's out in public with like Ducks fans, we just need to start booing him.
He's probably just staring at one face-off circle, just staring at it. Not even like watching practice or anything, just staring at one spot.
Okay, Lou, what is this food take to ring in the new year?
Do I have a food take to ring in the food year? Did I say
I think
that?
You
just
literally said it like 5 minutes ago.
I got memory loss problems. I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness. You literally said it like 5 minutes ago,
Did I really?
right before
You
we did the
did.
last
He's-
question.
Oh. Well,
my goodness.
I already forgot. Oh no. It's not really a food take, but when I was at Disneyland last week, I had a turkey leg for the first time in a while, and I fucked that shit up, dude.
Did
It was
you?
so good.
Sucking the bone.
Oh, brother, it was a sight to behold. I'll tell you this though, my mustache and beard smelled like turkey
No.
for like 2 days
No,
afterwards,
dude, come on.
and it was disgusting.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
I tried to wash my face like 10 times, and the smell just would not come out. It
You're
was,
telling this
it was
story right
rancid,
now.
man.
You're telling this
Huh?
story right now. And there's people that were probably around you that were just disgusted and were telling their telling their family about it later. Be like, this guy was going to town on a turkey leg today, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was so fucking good though.
All right, before we wrap up, I'm going to say I made a bet with Jenny that if the Bears made the playoffs, I'd do a little tribute to Caleb Williams. Since he paints his nails for his mom, I gave her permission to paint 2 fingernails on each hand orange. So they are a little
Wow.
hard to see. It's hard to tell that it's orange, but I got 2 fingers on each hand that are orange. So shout out to Caleb Williams getting that win today against the Packers. Thank you so much for that win. You made my night just a little bit better.
Does Caleb Williams still like paint fuck in the team that he's playing?
I don't know. I don't know if he does that.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah, he did that in
Because he did
college a
that-
lot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did that in college.
Yeah, I know. I know earlier in the season he painted the number of like the mental health hotline
Oh, that's cool.
on his nails. Yeah, so I wanted to do a little something, little tribute to the Iceman they call Caleb Williams. Holla at your boy. All right, we're done here, correct?
I believe
Thank
so.
God.
Any more thoughts? Okay. That is it, man. Episode 149 of the Late Arrivals podcast.
Are you guys
We are
playing
back.
any new video games lately?
No,
I got F1 for Christmas.
Oh, the video game.
I'm
So they're
still.
not making F1 26.
No, they're just gonna.
They're adding an add-on to
Okay.
25,
Okay.
and then for 27,
It's gonna be like a
supposed
whole
to
new
be
thing.
completely new game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
how
cool.
NHL should do it, but they're cowards.
Right? They
What'd you
should,
say?
honestly.
That's how NHL should do it, but they're cowards.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Dalton.
There you go.
He
Yeah.
he gave me a free copy of a code for NHL 26, and I've been kind of playing that, but
Nice.
it's not a good game. It's just
Shout
not
out.
a good game.
Shout out Dalton. Dalton Keys on Twitter.
Yeah,
It's a
unfortunately,
good ducks,
I'm
good ducks follow.
still deep in my Destiny addiction.
Yeah, that's good.
But hey, I got all the lightsaber colors, so it's all that
There
matters.
you go.
Sale said she just bought Divinity 2. I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, what's that?
Sounds
What's
fun.
that game? That sounds interesting.
um
If she wants to answer what that game is, I will close us out here. Episode 149 of the Late Arrivals podcast. Thank you so much for sticking with us during this long episode and very depressing episode. Hopefully, some better times are ahead. Like I said in the beginning of the show, please follow the Hockey Podcast Network on Twitter, on Instagram. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, especially if you're in the YouTube chat right now. Please like and subscribe. If you like the video, that would be outstanding. Give it a nice little thumbs up. Subscribe to us on here. We're on the road to 200 subscribers here. If you're on Twitch, please give us that follow as well, as we're inching closer to 200 on Twitch as well. Wherever you're listening, Apple, Spotify, wherever you are. I know we're on iHeartRadio as well, so if you're listening there, that's cool. Hello. Give us a 5-star rating. Yeah, we are. Give us a 5-star rating, and if you're able to leave a review on the platform you're listening, please leave us a review, and we will read them live on the episode. Good or bad, I don't care. I'll read it. We'll have some fun with it. But regardless, we appreciate all you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us after we've been on break for a bit. We hope you all enjoyed the holidays and the new year. And let's hope for better Duck days ahead here.
I hope. Let's pray at this point.
Right. But yeah, thank you for all the new people in the chat tonight too. It was very fun.
Do we need to make
a
shrine or something?
We might.
Do we need to sacrifice?
Burn some sage.
Yeah.
It's because they removed the Wild Wing statue.
Something?
He was the glue holding the team together.
It is. It's the Wild Wing statue leaving. We got to talk about it. But yeah, we'll see you next week. We only have one game to cover next week, and that's the Ducks and Stars, because we'll be back. We should probably record Thursday because the Ducks play Friday, Saturday. So Thursday it is next week. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Love you guys. Go Ducks.